Hello students, welcome again in our online study class. This is our fourth video of history, and in the last videos we learn about the Indian subcontinental history, and in it we learn how the geography and history are correlated, which are the four pillars of history, and how our surrounding affects on our life, and the geographical features. In it we learn about Himalayas and the plains of the Sindhu, Ganga and Brahmaputra river. And in today's video we will learn about the Thar desert. The Thar desert means the area where there is the percentage of sand is more, then there the scarcity of water, the fertility of land is very less, then the trees, very rare trees are there. Here the picture, it will tell us about the desert. And Thar means it is the name of desert, nothing else but the name of desert, like this river Ganga, right? Means it is the name of river. Then Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean, these are the names like the same. Thar, it is the name of the desert, and it spreads across Rajasthan, Haryana and some part of Gujarat. These are the states, Rajasthan, Haryana and some part of Gujarat. These are the three states of our country. And friends, now in present, in the year 2020, there are 28 states. How many are there? 28 states in India. Before that 29 were there, but because of Jammu Kashmir, now Jammu Kashmir, it is now union territories, right? So there are 28 states, and the Thar desert, it has spread across Rajasthan, Haryana and some part of Gujarat. A part of this desert lies in today's Pakistan. Pakistan, it is our neighboring country, and many of the part of this Thar desert, it lies in the country Pakistan. And in the last video we learned, before 1947, this Pakistan and Bangladesh, these two countries were the part of our India, right? So many of the part of this Thar desert that lies in the country Pakistan. And now, and this Satluj river, right, to the north side of Thar desert, Satluj river is there. Then the Arauli mountain ranges to its east, Arauli mountain ranges, these are the very oldest mountain ranges in the world, and it is in the state Rajasthan, Arauli mountain range. And these mountain ranges are located at the east side of this Thar desert. And to the north, Satluj river, the run of Kutch. To its south, what is there? Run of Kutch to its south, and the Indus or Sindhu river to east west. So it is the actual location at the north side of this Thar desert, Satluj river. Then Arauli mountain ranges to its east side, Arauli mountain ranges. Then run of Kutch to its south side, and Sindhu or the Indus river to east west side. The Ghaggar river, that Ghaggar, what is it? Ghaggar, it is the name of G's capital, means it's a proper noun. Ghaggar river, that river that originates in Himachal Pradesh, another name of our country states, Himachal Pradesh, reaches the Thar desert. It is known as Hakra in Pakistan. And this Ghaggar river, it originates in the Himachal Pradesh state and reaches to the Thar desert, and it is known as Hakra in Pakistan. The same river Ghaggar, in our country we said Ghaggar, when it enters in the Pakistan, it is known as Hakra, means name of the another name of Ghaggar river, it is Hakra in Pakistan. Its course in Rajasthan and Pakistan has now dried up, means now the basin of this river, or the course or the area of this region of this river in Rajasthan and Pakistan has now dried up, means Now just the remains or the some little remains of the river can be seen, otherwise it never flows. Now it has dried up. Many sites of the Harappan civilization are situated along the now dry course of the river. And Harappan civilization, we have to study also. The same lesson is there. In that lesson we will explain it clearly, but the remains of this Harappan civilization can be seen on the bank or in the course of the river Ghaggar or Hakra, right? So it is the Thar desert. Understood? Thar desert, name of the desert, it's spread across Rajasthan, Haryana and some part of Gujarat, and it lies in many of the part of this, it lies in today's Pakistan. And to the north side, what is there at the where it located, or what is at the both four side of this desert, that we have learned. And the same Ghaggar river, it is known as Hakra in Pakistan, and the Harappan civilization situated along the now dry course of the river. So now is the next, the Deccan Plateau, right? The next region, that is the Deccan Plateau, the region between the east and the west coast of India, tapas of the south. The region has the Arabian Sea to its west, the Indian Ocean to its south, and the Bay of Bengal to its east. A region thus bound by the sea on three sides is called a peninsula. A major part of the Indian peninsula is occupied by the Deccan Plateau, right? Now very simple, as I told you, peninsula means what? Just we will draw a very little figure here. It's a, right? It's a south part of our country, right? North and this side south. So we have drawn the half map of our country, that is the south part. And as I told, to the east side Bay of Bengal, to the west side Arabian Sea, and to the south side Indian Ocean is there. And to the south side Indian Ocean is there. And the area which here we can say, this area is known as peninsula. This area is known as peninsula, a region thus bound by the sea on three sides, right? The region that bound by a three side, Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean, Arabian Sea, and this part of our country which has bound by the water from these three sides, east, west and south side, this is called peninsula. Peninsula means, once again I will tell, peninsula means a region which is bound by the sea on three sides, this side and this side, Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea and Indian Ocean. And the area, it is known as peninsula, and the major part of Indian peninsula is occupied by the Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau, and this part of our country, it is known as peninsula. And most of the part of our country, a major part of Indian peninsula is occupied by the Deccan Plateau. Deccan, D is capital, means it's a name of plateau or the plain region, and which has been occupied, which has been bound by the sea from three sides. It is known as peninsula, right? And the name of this and the major part of this Indian peninsula is known as Deccan Plateau, right? So the remaining, the mountain ranges of the Vindhya and Satpura are located to the north of the Deccan Plateau. Now we have to see which are the mountain ranges and what is the actual location where it has spread. The mountain ranges of the Vindhya and Satpura are located to the north of the Deccan Plateau. To the north, right, means Deccan Plateau this is, and to the north side means here. What is there? Vindhya and Satpura are located to the north of the Deccan Plateau. Sahyadri mountain ranges are to its west in Maharashtra, this side west, Sahyadri mountain ranges. And we know Pune, then Sangli, Solapur, Ahmednagar, in these districts, or Sindhudurga, Ratnagiri, Konkan region, we know Sahyadri mountain ranges are there. and they are also known as Western Ghat. And these Sahyadri mountain ranges are also known as Western Ghat. And Shivneri Fort and the Swaraj that has been established by Shivaji Maharaj in the Sahyadri mountain ranges. Western Ghat to the west of the Sahyadri is the coastal region of Konkan and Malabar, and to the west means Ratnagiri, Sindhudurga, Thane, Mumbai. These districts, they are known as the district of Konkan, and the Sahyadri's west part is known as Konkan or Malabar. The mountains of the eastern side of the Deccan Plateau are known as the Eastern Ghat, right? And east side, same it is there. Suppose this the Sahyadri mountain ranges, and this is the Western Ghats, or this is the Konkan or Malabar region, and the opposite side of Deccan Plateau are known as the Eastern Ghats. Deccan Plateau has fertile land where many post-Harappan agrarian cultures flourished. Deccan Plateau was a part of the Maurya Empire, the largest in ancient India. After the decline of the Maurya Empire, two several other kingdoms and smaller empires continued to flourish in the region, and this part we will see in the next video because video is little longer.